Hi everyone, I am Dan Stapleton, and here is Dave Rudden.
Hello.
He is reviewing this HD port of GTA San Andreas
Yes.
on 360. Oh, I'm going to explode. Get out, get out, get out. Okay, we start with a bang. All right, so this game just turned 10 years old, didn't it?
Yes, just the last weekend of October turned 10.
And in celebration, it is now on 360. But although this is a port of the mobile version, the iPad version that came out a few months back.
Yeah, and I mean in that regard, it's got kind of a weird menu like system that's not quite as intuitive as.
I hit pause there, and it took a moment to get there.
Yeah, so look, like those are obviously meant to be tapped.
Right.
And the map itself, in previous GTA games, it's like the entire pause screen,
Right.
and you can easily just get right into it and zoom in. This one, you've got to.
How do I even do that?
You have to press the back button.
I have to. Okay.
And
right.
then,
there we go.
Yeah. And I always prefer to have the whole lay of the land at me, because usually when I'm checking a map, it's like, what turn do I have to make to get to the exact spot I need to get to? Whereas this, it's a little bit unwieldy.
But yeah, so it's kind of a given that GTA San Andreas, or GTA as I call it, is it's a great game fundamentally. Like everything that made it great 10 years ago is still great.
Yeah.
It doesn't necessarily hold up perfectly.
No, I mean, the shooting, they didn't really improve that at all. You still point at the wrong person.
Yeah, I mean everything that was wrong with it then, except for the checkpoints and mission saves, right?
Yes. So anytime in the previous GTA games, or the previous gen GTA games, when you failed a mission, you'd have to go all the way back to the mission start icon, which would get annoying. There's one mission in particular that you can go to that is one of I think the internet's least favorite GTA San Andreas missions,
right,
where failing it will put you miles and miles away from the start of the mission. And now in this new version, you can choose just restart the mission.
Right. And there are mid-mission checkpoints, aren't there? I think there were in the mobile version.
There are, but they're not that frequent.
Right. Better than nothing. I will take it.
Yeah.
Oh man, that used to be so bad, especially those RC car missions or the helicopter missions. Oh my god, I replayed those so many times.
Yeah.
Really frustrating in an otherwise really excellent game.
Yeah.
I think the other thing we may have shown off inadvertently a moment ago was kind of a performance issue.
It is a little bit laggy. The frame rate is for a game that's 10 years old. I mean, there are some cool little visual upgrades. This car, you can't see it that much, but one of the more high-end cars, you'll see reflections off of it, which is something they didn't have back then. But you'll still see pop-in all the time.
Yep. Yeah. I mean, this is a foggy area, but I think fog in general in these old games was an issue.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, the HD texture upgrade looks okay. Like that road is not bad.
Yeah.
I've seen a couple of textures that are not good, but to be expected.
Mm-hmm.
If this is your only means of replaying GTA San Andreas, it's not too bad.
Yeah.
I would still definitely recommend the PC version over this. Which is, I guess right now this week, I guess you get this for what, $4?
Yeah, and in celebration of the 10th anniversary, I think just about every GTA thing on Xbox 360 is on sale, but this in particular it's only $375, and it's.
I need to get off of this country road and get back to something interesting because this is boring.
Country road, take you home.
Yeah, where's I'm gonna try and get to the map. Long lag. All right. Okay, it looks like if I just go straight, I can get there. All right. No. Okay, there we go. All right. Whew. But we can relive some of the glory days of shooting people for no reason.
Oh sure.
And this game has. I mean, we were just discussing this. You kind of remember the 10th anniversary of GTA 3, which kind of changed everything.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas this one
kind of just came and went.
Well, yeah, and it was a great game in its own right, and still is. Insane stunt. You don't really see those anymore, do you?
Yeah.
Or does 5 have insane stunt bonuses? I don't think it does. All right, let's get in. Let's get some of this glorious combat. Actually, why don't you do it?
Sure.
Because you're better at that than I am.
All right.
But this one was kind of an expansion on the GTA 3 formula. So like it didn't really like stand out as something that really changed everything, but it did a lot of cool stuff. And they did much more radio stuff in this. They did much more like they added like the RPG stuff, like you can get fat and everything. There's by eating a bunch of cheeseburgers.
Yeah. This is definitely it. It has a lot in common with 4 and 5 in that there is a lot of extra stuff to do. Like, you can go to lowrider competitions.
Yeah,
like
you probably
dance
just saw that
and nightclubs.
performance hiccup there, which is shocking for an old game. Oh, wow! They're shooting at you with 1 star now, huh? It goes up to 6 stars. I'd forgotten about that.
Oh.
Don't get killed.
Fred,
Don't get killed.
it's only cop cars that give you the free shotgun.
All right.
Which is something that they stopped doing after San Andreas.
Did they?
Yeah.
Huh, I could have sworn 4 gave you shotgun ammo. Oh, here we go.
All right.
All right, it's on. Ooh. All right, your challenge is to get up to 6 stars before we end here. Can you do it? Oh, that didn't look good. Oh, you could not do it.
Yeah, I mean, in addition to the frame rate sometimes being choppy, there's also some weird audio glitches that I've run into where cutscenes will randomly halfway through stop playing audio.
Oh.
It's only happened about I would say every like 10th or 12th mission or so.
Right.
And it seems to be random because sometimes I'll replay a same cutscene and it will be fine the second time around. But that could just be a launch window glitch, but
yes,
pretty noticeable.
But I mean, again, they're charging $4 for this right now. I guess it'll normally be $15 once that sale ends. But for $4, getting this game, not too bad. And you could also get that on a Steam sale. But yeah. Well, anyway,
If you want achievements, this is the only destination for you.
I think Steam has achievements.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Anyway. So the score you settled on for this was what was it, 7.8? 7.8 because it is a great game if everything works well.
Yeah.
But between the kind of interface problems, the performance problems, and stuff like that, it's like, yeah, this is a good way to experience a great old game. It's not the best way to experience it, but still, you're gonna have a good time with this. Like, oh man.
Look at those puns. God. Really crude.
Right. Well, for more on all things Grand Theft Auto, you can keep it right here on IGN. We're going to have more soon.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
Some other GTA games getting an HD upgrade.
All right. Well, thanks, everybody.